Hey, good morning and welcome to SquiniCentral. So I did not originally come out here to do a video. I just came out here to do maintenance, and I figured the maintenance I'm doing is based on me doing the deep litter method with my chickens. So I figured I'd kind of show that. So I do the deep litter method, which means that in my chicken coop, I do not change out the litter that they roost above and poop on and all that stuff for about 10 months. Actually, it's like a year, but in the summertime, I kind of will take some out if I have a lot in there, just so that they don't really need a whole lot in the summer. And I don't put a lot down. So it's like a year almost. I don't do anything with it. So let me show you what I mean. Say hello. These girls are just nosy. So if you look in here, this is, I use hemp bedding. So I use hemp bedding. I get this from my local feed store near me. That's a 25. They're going to be like so loud. It's laying time. I'm disturbing them during their laying time. Go lay! So anyway, the hemp bedding is great because it's very absorbent. It has very little dust for the most part, and like I said, I can use it year round, and I can put it in my compost when I'm all done. So this litter has been in here since, I want to say since maybe May. I emptied it late this year because the weather was really crazy. In April, I usually do it. But this is a 6x8 coop in terms of the floor space. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a video, and now I'm just pissing everybody off. But what I do is I try to come in here when it's not freezing, and I use my little rake that I have. Hold on. It's just a 3-prong yard tool. And especially in the spring and fall, I just kind of push this stuff around. It was frozen a little bit ago, like a week ago. I couldn't do anything. But I literally just push it around. As you can see, I don't even know if I need to add thing. I just might add the freshener. It's about 3-4 inches deep, I guess now. There are certain areas where they poop more. So I try to clean those areas. This is really hard to do with one hand. So I try to clean those areas. I try to scoop some cleaner stuff over to the areas like here where they sit on the bars and they do a little bit more pooping. And then on that side, there's not a lot of poop because there's no poop bars there. There's no roosting bars on that side in front of the nest boxes. But I just do this once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whenever. And it moves it around. So yesterday it was really warm, and I noticed that it had a smell. It doesn't usually smell, but I think it was because we went from frozen to 50-something degrees. Doesn't smell today at all. But because it hadn't been mixed very well, because it was frozen for so long, there was just a slight smell. So what I was going to do was add more hemp. But as I'm doing this, I can see there's just a lot of good hemp here. I might add a little bit on top. But what I am going to do is add a deodorizer that GrubTerra started making, which I really like. It's got herbs in it. And so nothing is going to hurt the chickens. It's just right here, the Coop refresher. It has a slow release technology, that hydrophobic, meaning that when they're pooping on it and it gets wet, it just doesn't like fall apart right away. There's 4 packs in here. I usually put 2.5 in this coop, so I said it's 6x8. And then in my other coop, the Buckeye coop, I'll put 1.5, because that one's only 4x8 and half the number of chickens. So I'm just gonna keep scraping, and then I'll show you when I'm ready. So I just added a little. I really didn't need to add any, I don't think. But I just wanted to show that this is what I do. I just add some. I don't usually move it around. I'm just spreading it out a little now because I'm going to add the Coop freshener on top. Usually they just come in here and they do all this because they're chickens. But so there are 4 of these packets in here. There's 2 right there. Let's see. Oh, they're probably gonna fall. I just open it up. Has the ridges. And I just kind of throw it. I don't know if you can see me doing that. And it smells. Woo. And we got the rooster. Hi, Trunks. I think there's 2 flavors, or scents. The scent I get, I believe it's rosemary and thyme right there. I forget what the other one is. That was 2. And then, oops. Half of the 3rd. Or the whole thing. Let me get that out. Proving to be a lot harder to do on camera. Normally, very easily. Normally I'm done already. About half. And I'll save the rest in that full one right there for the Buckeye coop. So I didn't feel like dragging that whole bag with me over to the Buckeye coop. So I went back to the shed and just put about half a bucket, half an amount in a bucket. Because like the other coop, I don't think they're gonna need really much to cover. I dump a whole bag of that hemp and like a bag and a half of that hemp in the big coop in the spring, in the fall. In the spring I just put a little there, but in the fall I dump a whole bag in there, and in this coop I dump about 3/4 of a bag in this coop in the fall. Sorry ladies, but this coop is a 4x8, so it's a little smaller, and I didn't bring the rake with me, so I have this stick. And I just scoot it around, and here comes the rooster. What you doing, lady, huh? Hey, Hartley. Hartley's like, lady, what are you doing? Always doing something, huh? Always doing something. I am. So like they have a lot of poop on this side over here. But if you can see, like, it's not bad at all. You keep it moving. That stays pretty clean. Right? I'm gonna throw that on here only because I'm showing you guys, but I really don't need it. I don't know why he's in the litter box. Why he's in the coop right now. I'm gonna put most of it in this corner. There we go. It's like nothing. But this will help. Little packets again. They will help with any smell that starts to warm up. Usually there's no smell, but I think because the coops were enclosed. They were completely closed, you know, for the last month with it being so cold. That, you know, smell develops when there's no airflow. But normally in the summer, hardly anything. Right? He's like, what are you doing, lady? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna collect eggs now. So that's the coop, hemp in the coop. In my run I use wood chips / dirt on the ground. They're covered runs, so I also water them in the spring and the fall because they don't get any water except for the extension. So in the fall, oh, I know, I am just a mean lady. Do you mind? So my girls are good. They don't usually care if I'm all up in their grill. Can I have these? Thank you. And welcome. Thank you. No, I don't usually use a bucket. Leave them alone. Leave them. She's like, but I want one. Oh, there's another one under you. Can I have that egg? Can I have those 2 eggs? Buckeyes don't usually go broody. So she's actually waiting to lay. And I'm disturbing her peace. Oh my gosh. Try not to take all the nesting material with me. I'm gonna leave it at those 4. There might be another one under her, but I don't feel like stressing her. No, that was just 4. There's... Oh, okay, let's see what my... how many are in the other one? So then I'm gonna shove all these in my pocket, put my bucket back in the shed, and go inside. Say hello, Vader. So let's see if all that... leave it. Move. See if all that hollering is worth it. Oh, here's the hollerer over here. Excuse me. I'm gonna take those 2 because they're mine, that's why. Thank you. Good job, lady. Let's see what this Easter egger's got under her. Thank you. Only 2? Huh. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, get back at it, ladies. Thank you. See you all later. So, just a little mini maintenance on my coops that I do. I try not to make this a job that is overly tiresome or just has a lot because, sorry about that, a lot of people don't want to do a lot of work, and I don't want to do a whole lot of work either, but I do love my chickens. And I want to make sure that they are taken care of. And I like the deep litter method because it does both. The warmth that they are provided from the deep litter method, watch out, allows me not to really worry about them. Even when we had freezing temperatures here, day and night, for about 2 weeks straight. I wasn't worried about the chickens being cold in the coop. So, deep litter method and their body heat are all they needed. So, thank you for watching this unexpected little video, and we will see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.